Good day everyone. Our topic for today is all about solving quadratic equations by completing the square. Completing the square. In all four of the previous examples, the constant and the square on the right side is half the coefficient of the x term in the left. Also, the constant on the left is the square of the constants on the right. So, to find the constant term of the perfect square trinomial, we need to take the square of the half, the coefficient of the x term in the trinomial, as long as the coefficient of the x squared term is 1, as in our previous examples. Example: what constant term should be added to the following expression to create a perfect square trinomial? X squared minus 10x. Add 5 squared, which is equal to 25. So how about this one? So what is 16? The square root of 16 is, no, the x 16 divided 2, that's equal to 8. 8 squared is 64. How about this one? Negative 7. Does it have number? The answer is 7 over 2 squared, which is equal to 49 over 2. Okay? So we divide 7 by 2. How about 10? We divide it by 2. That's why we got 5. And then 5 squared is 25. Okay. Now, look at the method for solving quadratic that involves a technique called completing the square. It involves creating a trinomial that is perfect square, setting the factored trinomial equal to a constant, then using the square root property from the previous section. Solving a quadratic equation by completing the square. If the coefficient of x squared is not 1, divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient. Isolate all variables terms on one side of the equation. Complete the square, half the coefficient of the x term squared added to both sides of the square equation, and factor the resulting trinomial. Let's have an example. Okay, to understand it better, let's have this example. Solve by completing this square. Y squared plus 6y equals negative 8. First, we need to make it a quadratic equation. So that is, okay, so it can be. We have y squared plus 6y plus 9 equals negative 8 plus 9. Where did I get 9? That is 6y. In the 6y, okay, in the 6y, our base is always the second term in the quadratic equation. The second term is 6. So 6 divides 2, and that is 3. 3 squared is 9. Then what we've done here will be also made here in the right side. So we have positive 9. So what is the what they call this, the factor of y squared plus 6y plus 9, and that is y plus 3 squared equals negative 8 plus 1, 9 is equal to 1. Okay, so get the square root by square root property. So let's get the square root of the numbers. So we have this square root and this is square root, and then we have, okay, cancel this, so that is y plus 3 equals square root of 1 is positive negative 1, right? And then we have this one. So we will transpose 3. It will become negative 3, positive negative 1. So we have two operations. It's either negative 3 plus 1 or negative 3 minus 1. So our answer will be negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2, and negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. So we have two answers here, negative 4 or negative y, negative 2. Okay, these are the sets of answer for the y. Another. So we have y squared plus y minus 7. So first, you can transpose first the negative 7 to make it positive 7. And then for the y, we have 1. And 1 divided 2 is 1 half, right? I'm sorry, it's 1. Oh, no. Yeah, so we have 1 half here. And divided by 2, so 1/4 is the answer. So we have 1 divided 2 squared, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. So that is 1. And our given will be divided by 2. So that's 1 half. And then squared. So that is 1 times 1 is 1 over 2 times 2 is 4. That's why our answer is 1/4. So that's positive 1/4 equals positive 1/4. For this one, what is the factor? So since we have 1/2, so that's our factor, y plus 1/2. And then we add this 2, so we have 29 over 4. I believe all of you know how to add um, the similar fractions. We have 7 plus 1/4. Okay, so that's 29 over 4. Next, get the square root. So we have y plus 1/2. If we will get the square root of this and the square root of this, so we can cancel the 2. So that's y plus 1/2 equals positive negative square root of 29 over 4. And as we all know, 4 is 2. So that is positive negative square root of 29 over 2. So our given will be negative 1/2 positive negative square root of 29 over 2 is also equal to negative 1 positive negative square root of 29 over 2 because they have the same denominator. Okay, another, we have 24x squared plus 14x minus 1. So just substitute, transpose negative 1 to n becomes positive 1, and divide all by 2. So we have, remember that the x should be 1. Yun ang target natin. So to make it 1, divided by 2. Okay, so 2 divided 2 is 1. 2 divided 14 is 7. And 2 divided 1, 1 divided 2, right, is 1/2. So we have 7 over 2 as our, yeah, for the, to get the factor, we need to divide it by 2, as always. And then squared. So 7 times 7 is 49, right? Over 4. That's 2 times 2. So we have this one. So obviously, for this one, the factors will be x plus 7 over 2 squared. For this one, we just add all of this. 1/2, is it 1/2, right? Mm -hmm. 1/2 plus 4 over 9, that's equal to 51 over 4. So we have x plus 7 over 2 squared equals 51 over 4. And then just get the square root. Just square root both. So we need to cancel this. And then 51 over 4. 4 is a perfect square, so it's equal to 2. So we have this one. Okay. Square root of, yeah. And that's equal to 51 over 2, correct? And we will transpose 7 over 2. It will become negative 7 over 2 positive negative square root of 51 over 2. Or simply negative 7 positive negative square root of 51 over 2 because they have the same denominator. Okay? So that's all about solving quadratic equation by completing the square. With that, thank you very much for listening.